YouTube, what's up? I've been waiting for patch 2.6 to drop and ladder season to reset so that I could make use of Sunder Charms on my non-ladder Fire Druid, along with the Runewords from ladder season 1, Flickering Flame, and Plague. I will go over the gear in the Merc Setup, the stats and the skill points, and then finish up with some gameplay through the Chaos Sanctuary and the cat level. Timestamps and links will be in the description below. So first I'll go over the gear. Using a Hoto, 40 all res, using a Raven Lore with a 5/5 fire facet in it, a Maros, 24 all res, a Phoenix Shield with level 15 Redemption Aura, 373 enhanced damage, minus 28 enemy fire resist, and 50 to life, plus 19 fire absorb. Using Sandstorm Trex for the poison resist, vitality, and strength, plus the faster hit recovery and run walk. 2 BK rings for the added life and the plus to skills. Arachnid's Mesh for the plus to skills, faster cast rate, slow enemy target. Enigma for the strength, faster run walk, 2 skills, and 14 life after kill. Mage Fist for the faster cast rate and the plus to fire skills. So now with patch 2.6, this is non-ladder. There are Sunder Charms available. This is a minus 72. The highest would be, or the best would be, minus 70. You really just need any fire Sunder because of Flickering Flame. 1 elemental skiller with 33 life, then the rest are just plain Ellie skillers across the board. For a torch, I got a 1320. So I had a different torch before, but I picked this one just because it had the most res, and that was really what was lacking rather than the attributes at this point. So 1320 torch, 1917 10 Annie. And then for small charms, they're all random life and resists. So 20 life cold res, lightning, 20 life 7 mana, 20 life fire res, 20 life fire res, 3 faster run walk and poison res, and 20 life. So all kind of random. These could be better. On swap, I have a 241 CTA. This is just a random one that I made just because I was annoyed with swapping from my other characters, so I had to get one for this. So not bad. 2-4 and a spirit. For the stat points, just enough points into strength to carry the monarchs, and then everything else into vitality. This is the res split, so you can see it's tough to get full res on this character. I could use the small charms to kind of help boost these lightning and cold, which I'll probably try and do. And then fire resists are not important because of the Flickering Flame on the mercenary. So for advanced stat, regenerate mana, but you don't really need that because of redemption. You get mana and life back. 68 faster run walk, the 80 faster cast rate, 20 faster hit recovery, so hit recovery is low, minus 51 enemy fire resistant. For the skill tree, max out Firestorm, max out Molten Boulder, max out Volcano, and max out Armageddon, and then the remaining points into Fissure. Fissure is actually pretty strong. You could max out Fissure and then kind of have less point into Volcano, but I maxed out Volcano to have the maximum damage for Armageddon. Hopefully when I level a little bit more, I can round this out and max this too. Nothing into Shapeshift. And then for summon, all 1-point wonders here to get me to Oak Sage using Summon Dire Wolf and Grizzly. And here's the new mercenary setup. So I'm using an Act 3 Iron Wolf for lightning skills. The main skill that you want for this is the static field. So as you teleport around, static field seems to be the one that the AI chooses the most, which basically halves your enemy's health, which is huge for clear speed. And then I have a Flickering Flame with 5 resist fire aura to boost up my fire resist to full once I get out of town from the minus 72% from the Sunder Charm. So huge bonus by having Flickering Flame on the mercenary. Using a Chains of Honor for the +2 skills and the resistances, but also the big reason is for the 20 strength so that I can wear the Spirit Monarch, which has 35 cast, 2 skills, and a bunch of resistances. And then for a weapon, he's using a Plague. So a Plague and a Crystal Sword. The reason for the Crystal Sword was so that he can wear it, and then rolled +2 skills. And then the main reason is for the level 15 Cleansing Aura. So that certainly helps to keep your poison down, and curse is really short, so having this as a bonus is super helpful for the druid. Again, this mercenary is not there to really deal damage. It's there to give you the Flickering Flame, 5 resist fire aura. It's there to give you the cleansing aura, and it's there to give you the static. So the AI of this Iron Wolf is basically not getting into so much action, so they're relatively safe. They can cast static, and then you just gotta kind of keep them alive. So that's kind of the style. So here we'll go out of town and we'll do a Chaos Sanctuary run. There's a lot of pre-buffing that has to happen. So you can see all these auras stacking on here. So you can see now my fire resists are 85 because you get maximum fire resists from the aura plus the added maximum fire resist, 10 to fire resist. So typically going through Chaos Sanctuary would be a no-no for a Fire Druid. So we'll cast Armageddon. So having a Sunder Charm is certainly huge for the Fire Druid. Basically makes this build work. Otherwise it'd be... You can still do it, it's just way less effective. So the main skill is Firestorm here, but also Fissure. So I launch Fissure. And then I have Molten Boulder if I need. But Armageddon does a lot of damage. Can kind of run around. So clearing Chaos is actually decent now. So you can see that the Mercenary was casting Static. So he kind of stays back, which is good, because you just need him to survive and help you out with those auras. So see, he did Static again, and then the group goes down pretty quick. So my method is to teleport around, I do a Fissure, and then I do Firestorm. But with this build, you can kind of just cast a whole bunch of fire stuff. And just hope that something works. Relatively safe, not very squishy, and your life and mana are pretty high because of Redemption. You just gotta remember to cast Armageddon to make sure that it stays up the whole time. So you can see there again, he does Static. Rebuff on the battle order. So Merc has no issue with surviving here, which is good. So rarely need to pot, which is nice, what I like. So for Diablo here, launch a Fissure, Volcano, make sure that I got everything going. Molten Boulder, just kind of launch everything in there. And he goes down pretty quick. So yeah, Chaos is pretty good now for the Fire Druid. Sunder Charms really made a huge difference there. And for a little bonus here, let's do some cows. I know clearing cows and clear speed is pretty important. Everybody loves farming cows. So any build that you do pretty much is like, well, can it farm cows? Fissure is really good versus cows because they walk real slow, and once they walk through that fire, it does a whole lot of damage. Cow King goes down pretty quick. So you can see that cows is pretty much no issue. Not that it was an issue before patch 2.6, but certainly quality of life with the Sunder Charm, the Flickering Flame, and the Plague. It's a nice little combo there. Static. Yeah, this is a fun build, very similar to my other characters in the style of play where you kind of launch stuff and then run around. So yeah, that's it. Quick little demo of the updated Fire Druid. I know this isn't new to everybody, but it's new to me as a non-ladder player so that I can get these new Runewords non-ladder. Flickering Flame and Plague was a huge upgrade for this. And then obviously having the Sunder Charm to be able to break fire immunities. So now you can go anywhere in the game. Chaos is no problem. And then even farming Bale for that last wave is no problem. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to do so below, and then I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.